And she'll give him lots of good, heavy loving all the time. The big fat girl, Big Betsy from Boston, is on the stage right now and getting ready to perform. She's going to dance for you. And when she starts to dance, everything shakes but the center pole of the tent. Why, she shakes, rattles, and rolls like a bowl of jelly on a cold, frosty morning. And when you see her dance, I guarantee you're going to laugh with Betsy from Boston, the big fat girl. Hurry along, there she is, standing up on stage right now. In here, you're going to see the world's smallest married couple. Why, they're so tiny, they're so cute, you'd like to hold them in the palm of your hand. They'll only come up to your knees, but when you see them, you'll see them smiling, and you'll never forget the world's smallest married couple. You're going to see this young lady escape right before your very eyes in a most unusual way. First of all, I'm going to ask the young lady to extend her arms and touch the ends of these cross pieces. Now, I want you to notice that I have here a piece of clothesline rope. I know this is a clothesline rope because I personally borrowed it off of a lady's clothesline right down the street. Don't laugh, lady, might be your clothesline. I'm going to take this piece of clothesline rope and insert it through a hole that goes right down through the end of the cross. Because once that I have inserted this through the hole and tied the young lady to it, it is impossible for her to get away. Now watch, I'm going to tie her on this side and over here, and I'll use a knot that I call the matrimonial knot. Now you girls know what the matrimonial knot is? That's the kind that's easy to tie and difficult to untie. Once that I have the young lady securely tied to the cross, you will now have her hold the ends of the ropes in her hand. So, I'm not going to cover her arms. I'm going to let you see her make the escape. And notice that she cannot slip the ropes off the end of the cross because they go through the hole in the end of the arms. She cannot slip her hands out through the loops because she's holding onto the ends of the rope. How does she do it? Well, I'm going to count to 3, and you have to watch closely, and you'll see exactly how it's done. Then when you get home, you can build one of these and use it at your next birthday party. But before I have the young lady make the escape from the cross, I want to tell you about 2 or 3 of the things you're going to see here in the Big Circus Sideshow. In here, we present not 1 or 2, but 10 outstanding and unusual acts. Everything that you see pictured, from way down there to way down there on all those colorful canvas paintings, they will come to life right before your eyes as you enter into the Big Sideshow tent. Here you're going to see the 10 big acts. You're going to be entertained by the monkey girl, the alligator skin man. Here you're going to see the sword swallower. You'll be entertained by the magician with his tricks of magic. And you're going to see here today the fire manipulator. You're going to be entertained by the human pincushion who sews buttons to the flesh of his chest and sticks sharpened bicycle spokes right through his face. But ladies and gentlemen, the feature of the Big Circus Sideshow today is the world-famous half-man, half-woman. When you go in here today in a private part of the tent, in her own theater, you are going to see Diane on a high stage under bright lights. And there, where we have separated the men from the women, you are going to see Diane show you that she is indeed a true half-man, half-woman, a living hermaphrodite. She is really not half-man, half-woman because she is all woman and she is all man. She could dress as either a male or a female. She could marry a man or a woman. She could become the mother or the father of children. And I say she because she predominates as a female and she has chosen to marry a man and is the mother of 2 children. In here today, when you see Diane, if you fail to find her exactly as I have told you, come back out here to me. Not only will I personally apologize for taking up your time, I'll refund your admission and present you with a $100 bill for the time that you have wasted listening to me. Now that's a guarantee you can't beat. Furthermore, if there is, in the hearing of my voice, any member of the medical profession, a nurse or doctor, we invite you to come in free as our guest. And at your discretion, you may step upon the stage and examine any part of Diane's body, and if you find any part of her to be a fake or a fraud. This fair is bonded to present that member of the medical profession a cash reward of $3,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the show is going to start in exactly 3 minutes' time, the time that it takes to play this phonograph record. In that time, if you are quick enough, fast enough to reach the ticket box there or the one over here, I'm going to ask our ticket sellers to put away the regular $2 tickets of admission. And for those 3 minutes and 3 minutes only, if you get a ticket or are in line to purchase a ticket, we're going to invite you to go in half price. Now, please, don't walk away, go down the Midway and get an ice cream cone or ride a ride and come back in 15 minutes and expect to get in for this price, because the special sale is right now for 3 minutes and 3 minutes only. Now watch the girl. 1, 2, 3, and there she goes. She made her escape from the cross. She's going inside, and the show is on stage right now. There is no waiting. You see it as soon as you walk in. Stay as long as you like and see as much as you wish, because it's one show after another, continuous entertainment for every member of the family. Hurry along, it's half price time now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to the circus, and I presume you are, if you do not yet have your circus tickets, we will all of the wonders that we brought here today at the circus for you to see. In order for you to see all of the circus, it is necessary for you to go through 3 big tents, and that big top and she is the world's most completely tattooed woman. Covering her body from her neck to her ankles are 287 famous works of art reproduced on her body. You will see reproduced on her flesh the works of art by Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Picasso, Rembrandt, Renoir, and Rubens, making her truly a walking, talking human art gallery. I'd like next to introduce to you the gentleman in red who's going to swallow the swords. John Stewart is the world's master sword swallower. He swallows swords, sabers, bayonets, keyhole saws, corkscrews, ice picks, screwdrivers, screen door springs, stove pokers, curtain rods, and clothes hangers. And today, he is going to swallow a lighted neon tube, and you will be able to see the light of the neon shining from within the walls of his body, right through the abdomen. You're going to be entertained by Melvin Burkhart, the famous anatomical wonder, the man who can dislocate any bone or muscle of his body at will. And here today you're going to see him collapse his stomach so you can see the front side of his backbone through the skin that would normally cover the abdomen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the circus is going to start this afternoon at 3 o'clock, and it is now 15 minutes until 3 according to the time by which we go. The circus will start right on time in this tent, because this is the first part of the circus. We only present one part at a time. One part does not conflict with another. This circus is all owned by the same people. They brought it all here for you. He is so big and so tall that standing erect, his head nearly touches the top of this high tent. He is now seated on a stage directly across from the doorway. So as soon as you walk in here, walk right up to his stage and extend your hand way up to the giant, and he'll reach way down to you and personally shake you by the hand. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got time to see the sideshow now and be out before the big show starts. This part of the circus does not operate during or after the circus. Now is the time to go. You buy tickets from the gentleman there, or there. Everybody goes in now while the band plays. It's showtime at the first part of the circus. Hurry along. Let's go right now.
Alive and living. The largest snake on public display in the United States today. He's on the inside waiting for you. I don't care where you've been or what you've seen. You have never seen anything as terrifying as Monty the Python. He'll scare the yell out of you. This gigantic python will grow up to 35 feet in length and is big around as a telephone pole. Do you know they kill their prey by constriction? They wrap themselves around their prey and squeeze the life out of them. Do you know that Monty the Python has 128 teeth? He eats only once a month. At this time, he eats a pig, or he could eat a baby child. See this terrifying man-killer. He's terrifying, yet a beautiful animal. Notice the beautiful designs on his skin. He is alive on the inside. Go now. No rubber dollies, no stuffed animals in here. Alive, alive and living. Showtime now. Stay as long as you like. See Monty the Python. He'll scare the yell out of you. One ticket takes you through the show. No extra charges on the inside. Everybody goes. Come in. This is the show your friends and neighbors have told you not to miss. Go now. We're open. Showtime.
Going to bring out Senorita Josephine, the greatest of all the snake trainers. Senorita Josephine, and what she's wearing around her neck is a baby boa constrictor. I say a baby because, ladies and gentlemen, the snake that she's wearing around her neck is only a baby in size. However, this afternoon you'll see the Senorita exhibit large snakes, some as long as 20 feet in length and big around as a human's body. The Senorita Josephine exhibit all non-poisonous snakes, and they come from the constriction family, where they kill their prey by crushing the object to death. However, Senorita Josephine did not have this snake under perfect control at all times.